What's up, it's your boy with the air conditioner louder than his own voice. I don't really care about it, just listen to my voice. Anyway, we back on this anime browser. I mean BakaBuzz, because we changed the name because it just makes sense at this point. I meant BakaBuzz, I'm wildin', oh my god. Anyway, whatever, freaking, this is our top 10 list for anime OP MCs that are, yeah, overpowered and savage and badass. Kicking it off at number 10, we have Dimension W. By 2071, manufacturers of coils have become monopolized by the new Tesla energy company. And because of Elon Musk, of course, no one's making that bread no more. So now we have appearances of unofficial non-Tesla companies making coils in their little private unofficial companies illegally. Oh yeah. And so what we're left with is fake mechanics that are bounty hunters who chase down these illegal coils for a bounty. And then we got our badass MC Kiyomo, which is probably one of the best collectors, but he dislikes all coils to the degree where he doesn't even use them in his daily life. And then while on a coil collecting mission, he bumps into a robot girl and their hesitant relationship to reach their goals begins. And we got that number 9 Tsugomomo, right? So my boy Kazuya Kagami, a normal high school student, treasures a precious gift he received from his mother. It was the obi. But one day, some hot girl came out of it, and like she naturally begins to live with homie in his room, which is weird. Therefore, a confusing life begins as soon as he finds out the true power of that obi his mother gave him, and is drawn to a whole new world, completely filled with a harem in his room. Oh yeah. Tsugomomo is one of the best recent new ecchi anime series, and you really have no choice but to check it out. Oh yeah. And now we got number 8, Classroom of the Elite. Do you know what it's like to be in one of the most top-rated schools ever? Me neither. But for our boy, who's a genius and a manipulative douchebag, he just does what he wants, but then he stays so low-key about it, so he's in Class D. And there is a girl in Class D that feels like she was wrongly placed in Class D, so she wants to work to get pushed all the way up to Class A and be the greatest. But my boy ain't having that, but he is. And this sounds very vague, but just hear me out. With Class D, you could be as underhanded as you want as long as you get the work done. So, it's everything is fair game. And that's exactly what the main OPMC plans to do. Interesting, I know. And now we got number 7. I'm not going to butcher the language by trying to get the name right, so just look at the bottom. Alright, so at Mahama Academy, at a prison-like school, it is home to 5 girl students who all there for their own reasons. One day, Yuji, an overpowered badass overall douchebag, transfers to this school. And he really just wants to live an ordinary high school life. But that dream is definitely not going to come true because this academy is quite the freaking opposite. The Institute's first male throws off the whole orderly rhythm and throws the whole school out of whack. And now we have number 6, Mondaiji Tachi. So I'm gonna give you the rundown. Freaking blonde-haired OP kid, 2 girls, aka the Animal Whisperer and the Lowly, gets transported to another world called Little Garden. But they soon find out that the bunny girl who recruited them, faction is straight garbage, and they gotta participate in high-risk games to bring back all their respect while trying to learn how to use and control their psychic powers. I mean, let's be honest. You gonna have a real series, you gotta have him at least punch out one or two gods during the show's runtime, and best believe he did. And we got that number 5, sharper than my stuff in the beehive, darker than black. Have you ever just wanted to be that anime character that was so OP and badass and just like didn't care about nobody and had an awful attitude, but who was only nice to some of the people in his life? Well, that is my boy right here. He gets sent out on jobs as a mercenary that wears a white mask and like he fights with a wire. And after he gets you on the wire, he electrocutes your ass. And while with his partners going on these quests every day of his life, being the solo one-man army he is, he starts to finally open up to his friends and stuff like that. Oh my god. And we at that number 4, Katanagatari. This anime is a spin-off of the Monogatari, I said it right. The Monogatari series. This is a side story that takes place in the Edo era, Japan filled with many sword fighting styles and stuff like that. Hence the most unique style, the Gyotari. Oh crap, he fights with his hands. He doesn't use swords. No, he fights with his hands. He was living every single day in a peaceful life with his sister and Nanami. So one day some white-haired, red-eyed loli just pops up in his life and tell him, you're gonna destroy the other 12 unique swords known as the Deviant Blades. And now we got number 3, and I cannot pronounce this correctly, and I'm not even gonna try, so we're just gonna call it Psychic Boy. Have you ever wanted to just live a normal life, but you realize you're too awesome? That's this man. He has the most OP type psychic abilities, but he just wants to live a normal life and have a regular high school life. But him being him attracts all these weird people, and he's forced to deal with them, and he realizes throughout the whole airtime of the show that living a normal life is harder than it seems. Oh, damn. Yeah, we got number 2, the King's Avatar. So this story kicks off with a dude who was on the most OP game team, like FaZe Clan back then, when they were nice and everybody cared about them. But as he was gonna let his career end and retire, some underhanded crap happened with his team and he ended up leaving. And then he started working at a net cafe and restarted a character, and he's earning his way back up to the rank that he once had as Game God. That wasn't actually his name, but you know, one take Drake. Oh yeah. And we got that number 1, and unless you've been living under a rock with no type of Wi-Fi and you don't know what a cell phone is, then you must have heard about Code Geass. This is number 1, so I can't even look at a script for this. I gotta tell you how I feel. Oh my, he looks at you once and he can make you do whatever. It does not matter. He is crooked. He will do whatever he wants, and he at one point became king. And I'm not gonna ruin the rest. You just gotta watch it. You can hear the excitement and power in my voice as I speak about it.
Tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring down the barrel, waiting for.
But yeah, that's gonna do it for this list. Subscribe to BakaBuzz. Subscribe to Fire God Mike at firegodmike.firegodmike.com, because I am a company of fire gods. Anyway, Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like my commentary, like and subscribe. And then after that, like and subscribe and ring that bell icon because you have to. You have no choice in the matter. Anyway, later.